Today, Shiba Inu is aflame. Price is increasing. Celebrations are underway. Donald Trump has recently disclosed some significant information. There are more than 2.8 trillion Shiba Inu in motion. Individuals are making ludicrous predictions. In what manner will this be comprehensible? What is the genuine rationale for this? Furthermore, what is the subject of my discourse? Well, allow me to elaborate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. A significant moment for Shiba Inu enthusiasts. With its price continuing to soar, the token is generating significant buzz. Signs of recovery have finally arrived, and the Shiba Inu society is abuzz with excitement. However, the most significant aspect is this. It is possible that this is not merely a brief surge. A prominent analyst has made a bold prediction, asserting that the Shiba Inu is poised for a significant increase and that we should all be prepared. The following is the current situation. Shiba Knight, a cryptocurrency analyst who is widely recognized, recently identified a significant technical advancement for Shiba Inu. He announced on January 15th that the Shiba Inu has surpassed a crucial pattern line that had been impeding its growth for an extended period. He is self-assured, asserting that the Shiba Inu is prepared to pump. This trend figure has served as a significant indicator of adverse sentiment, as it has connected the lower peaks that have maintained the token's pressure. However, the Shiba Inu has now penetrated it. Additionally, the occurrence of a breakout of this nature typically indicates that the tides are shifting. It appears that sellers are losing their control, while purchasers are confidently entering the market. Shiba Knight asserts that this is the appropriate time for the Shiba army to prepare. The potential game changer for all token investors is that this breakout could mark the beginning of a new upward voyage for Shiba Inu. However, there is an unusual circumstance. Although the Shiba Inu is already scheduled to undergo a significant amount of pumping, there is even more astonishing news to report today. A staggering volume of activity was recently reported by one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges. The community has been ecstatic as a result of the recent active trading of a staggering 2.8 trillion Shiba Inu tokens. Binance, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges, has experienced a substantial increase in transactions related to Shiba Inu. In a remarkable display of activity, reports indicate that trillions of Shiba Inu coins are being transferred. The majority of this activity is believed to be the result of whale traders, who are the major participants in the game, according to analysts. Although the precise rationale behind their actions remains unclear, it is undeniable that something significant is in the works. A variety of implications may arise from these substantial transactions. Whales and speculators may be exploiting market trends to purchase, sell, or stake their tokens. And while the act of transferring coins to an exchange frequently suggests the intention to sell, it could also indicate a strategic transition in anticipation of larger market opportunities. This surge in activity may serve as the impetus necessary for the Shiba Inu to eventually overcome the persistent resistance it has encountered in recent times. The Shiba Inu has already exceeded significant technical obstacles and is currently garnering significant attention on significant exchanges, suggesting that the stars are aligning for something extraordinary. It is a moment of unbridled excitement for the Shiba army, and all indications indicate that significant developments are imminent. Therefore, in retrospect, you may still be perplexed as to the true motivation behind this Shiba Inu price increase. Well, let us expand our perspective and observe the broader context. It has been discovered that Bitcoin is also experiencing a period, and it is influencing the entire crypto market. Bitcoin recently regained the significant $100,000 threshold, causing a significant stir in the cryptocurrency community. It reached an intraday peak of just above $100,500 earlier today, following a 2% increase in a single day. This rally was not unexpected. It is associated with several significant developments in the economic and regulatory sectors. The imminent departure of Chair Gary Gensler is expected to prompt the SEC to make significant changes in the crypto sector, according to reports. Given the decrease in inflation, the U.S. Federal Reserve may be inclined to reduce interest rates, which would provide markets with a much-needed lift in confidence. This type of market-wide rally frequently has a ripple effect on other cryptocurrencies, such as Shiba Inu. Especially when the enthusiasm levels are this high, altcoins such as Shiba Inu tend to follow when Bitcoin leading the charge. So, while the whale activity and the emergence of the Shiba Inu are significant factors, Bitcoin's remarkable growth is unquestionably contributing to the fervor. This is all a component of the interconnectedness of the crypto industry, and at present, activities are escalating in all regions. However, this is the most peculiar aspect. Matters are about to become even more erratic. Trump will formally resume his presidency in 5 days, and he has already disclosed a significant revelation that could significantly alter the situation for Shiba Inu. He has disclosed that he is contemplating the reopening of a strategic crypto reserve. However, this time, the reserve will concentrate on altcoins rather than Bitcoin. This is a significant development. The crypto world is abuzz with optimism as industry leaders expect potential policy changes under Trump's leadership, according to reports from the New York Post. There is a genuine possibility that a Bitcoin reserve could become a reality, as well as an end to the questionable practice of debanking, in which banks refuse to work with crypto clients due to his prime pledge of immediate executive orders. However, this is the point at which the situation becomes intriguing. The establishment of an America First critical reserve, which could prioritize digital altcoins based in the United States, has also been expressed by Trump. He is even engaged in discussions with the creators of these alternative currencies, suggesting that he may be seriously contemplating the possibility. Although Shiba Inu is not explicitly mentioned in any of this, it is still a significant event in the altcoin sphere. Please bear in mind that Shiba Inu is a member of the altcoin friends, and any actions taken to legitimize altcoins and establish new reserves for them could have an indirect impact on tokens such as Shiba Inu. The potential for a domino effect to occur in the Shiba Inu's favor is high, particularly in light of the recent surge in popularity of the breed in the crypto scene. If Trump's policies give cryptocurrencies a significant boost, it is all a component of the vast and constantly changing crypto landscape, and anything that aids in the increased visibility of altcoins is certainly worth monitoring. It is evident that we may be on the brink of an extraordinary bull market for altcoins. 2. The tweet that has been causing a stir on Twitter was precisely articulated by a single user. Trump stated that he intends to establish a strategic reserve of altcoins in the United States. Trump is currently in the process of establishing an altcoin strategic reserve in addition to Bitcoin. The big alt season is imminent. The prospect for a significant change in the perception of altcoins is the true message of this tweet. This could potentially indicate the commencement of a significant altcoin growth if Trump implements this concept and commences the establishment of reserves for altcoins. This could be a game-changing development for Shiba Inu along with other altcoins. Trump's endorsement of an initiative or the announcement of such plans can have a profound impact on the cryptocurrency industry. A figure of his caliber can effortlessly provide a token such as the Shiba Inu with the recognition and authority that could propel its value to new heights. The Shiba Inu society, which is already riled up, would be ecstatic about this information. Shiba Inu could effortlessly participate in the rally, given the significant attention that altcoins are receiving. Momentum is the determining factor. When an individual with Trump's influence points to the altcoin market, it is akin to a green signal for the Shiba army and financier communities worldwide. The Shiba Inu enthusiasm train is gaining momentum as a result of the abundance of positive news. Additionally, the internet is abuzz with outlandish price forecasts. Money is being tossed around at rates of $50, $100, and an astonishing $1,000 per token. Yes, you are correct. A few individuals are harboring considerable aspirations. Now let us be honest for a moment. In the present context, it is nearly impossible to make these lofty projections. However, that is not the primary concern, is it? This type of conjecture generates enthusiasm, establishes momentum, and maintains community involvement. It is evident that individuals are enthusiastic about the future of the Shiba Inu, even if these figures remain in the domain of imagination. However, it is evident that the Shiba Inu is here to stay, irrespective of the outcome. The relentless developers and the enthusiastic community that supports it are more dedicated than ever to ensuring the continued success of Shiba Inu. Additionally, the evidence is in the pudding. In fact, an extraordinary event occurred today. The number of Shiba Inu injuries has increased significantly. The Shiba Burn platform announced in a tweet recently that the community has successfully destroyed a substantial quantity of Shiba Inu in a mere 24 hours, thereby permanently eliminating them from circulation. The burn rate has increased by an astonishing 104% as a result of the Shiba Inu community's effective transfer of nearly 20 million coins to unspendable wallets over the past day. This is a clear indication that the community is not passively waiting for events to unfold. They are actively engaged in the process of decreasing the supply and enhancing the token's value over time. The community is undoubtedly abuzz with anticipation for the future as a result of this news. Additionally, the injuries are not the sole concern. The Shiba Army's mindset and attitude are truly inspiring. Lucy, a prominent and esteemed member of the community, posted a remark that resonated with a significant number of individuals. She stated that the quantity of errors does not necessarily indicate that an individual is an imbecile. However, the act of reiterating the same errors without understanding from them growth is derived from the identification and correction of errors rather than their complete avoidance. Currently, the Shiba Inu community is deeply affected by this message. In the same way as in reality, the digital currency industry is characterized by fluctuations. Shiba Inu has encountered numerous obstacles, however, the key to achievement is the ability to learn, adapt, and develop. Financiers and the community at large have demonstrated their willingness to take challenges, learn from their knowledge, and continue to advance. It is evident that Shiba Inu is anticipating some thrilling times in the future, given the tremendous support and dedication of its community. However, what is your perspective on this matter? Comment in the space provided below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.